Well, actually, in our neighborhood, you don't really have to hold it. They have one for the neighborhood for the entire, one day a year for the entire year. And just last week we had a garage sale, and I was, talking to my wife about, items that we could put out for sale. And the thing that was interesting about that is that we really didn't have much to put out, but my wife, I mean, she just kept nagging me about putting something out for the garage sale. And I said, we really don't have anything, but the only thing that we really have is these like old photo albums with pictures of our relatives and stuff. And I said, well, I said, hey, there's an idea. I could do is we could sell, photo album with our relatives in it, and you could imagine my wife was a little bit opposed to that. But the thing you got to remember is, we sort of need the money. We need to make some money, and we put it. Yeah, I mean, they were her. It was her relatives, and how I feel about people coming over, and especially her relatives and stuff. But something. What happened was I put them out in the garage, and it wasn't an hour, and a woman came up and she said, I'm really interested in these photo albums. And I said, which ones are you interested in? Well, she said, I'm interested in all of them, but I noticed that you have pictures of people in there. And I said, she said, well, who are those pictures? And I said, well, they're my relatives. And she said, well, I don't really feel that comfortable, taking several photo albums of, buying several photo albums with your relatives. And then I said, well, if you don't take the photo albums and the photos, then I'm not going to sell you the whole thing. As a matter of fact, if you take the photos out and leave them here, it's going to cost you, the photo album's going to cost you more. So, needless to say, she took the photos and the photo album. So.
What do you say?
Well, she knows how I feel about the relatives. I mean, it's not like we can't get more photos too. I mean, the relatives come over, so if we need more photos, we'll just get out the camera and take more photos. It's not a real big deal. I mean, I realize there's that element of like cherishable moments in your family and stuff like that. I felt a little bit reluctant. We took a picture of, when Johnny, our little boy, got born. Now that might have been a little bit precious and stuff, but you got to remember, when you need the money, you need the money. I mean.